today we've just gotten some big news about Six Flags. They might be reopening some of their parks for January 2021. This could be huge, and this even includes my home park, Darien Lake, potentially, because it is cold, but it also has a great setting by the lake, and we're going to get to why that could be a huge factor of why Darien Lake could be one of the parks they choose to do this January full month-long event for. Alright, so Six Flags is doing surveys currently, so you can go fill out a survey if you guys want right now, and it shows you a ton of different options. We filled it out like twice, and we still probably didn't get all the options shown to us, which is kind of weird. I think you'd want to show all your options, but yeah, you could go fill it out yourself right now, and it basically asks you which of these options do you like, which of these options do you not like, how much money are you willing to spend, and stuff like that. How much time do you need at these events, stuff like that, to get your opinion on what they want to do for this event. Now, we're going to get into the big events right away. So these 5 events are the 5 that we've seen that would be the theme for the entire month. And there's 2 in particular that stick out to me that I'll talk about at the end of the video. So, first one we got is Mardi Gras Parade. This will be a Mardi Gras themed parade, an event with lights, different performers, jugglers, like different stuff like that. Personally, I'm not really into this idea. I would still probably go, but because it's just Darien Lake, but you know, I'd rather have one of the other options than this. Another option is 31 more days of Christmas. This will be an event with kind of pretty much like Holiday in the Park. It'll be Holiday in the Park, but without rides. And by the way, none of these options will include rides, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it's January in New York, like, come on, we're not getting rides. But even in other parks like Great Adventure, they wouldn't do rides, so that's kind of a shame. But, oh well, at least we get to be in the park, and hopefully in May we can come back to the park and ride the rides. But this is basically going to be Holiday in the Park. If you've been there, it's going to be that. You have campfires, different decorations, they have Santa meet and greet, stuff like that. That's typical Holiday in the Park stuff. Our next one is St. Patrick's Day Parade, and they'll have like different Irish food options, different games to play, like Irish games, I guess. They'll have a parade, different St. Patrick's themed stuff all around, and this seems like an okay event. I mean, I'd take this over one of the past 2, but I think these next 2 sound way better. And that brings me to the next one, Fire and Ice. This looks like a really cool event. I would be very happy if they chose this one. It's basically Winterfest, like, times 10. Like, they'll have, obviously, your parades, but then they'll have your ice skating, they'll have tubing, they'll have sledding, they'll have skiing, not skiing, what am I talking about, like, skating, like, I don't know if I've already said that, like, they just have so much, like, to do, like, they'll have, like, mazes with, like, different characters from, like, Jack Frost, they'll have, like, Abominable Snowman in these mazes, and it's going to be really cool, and the rest is just going to be, like, Holiday in the Park, with your different food options, your lights, all that different stuff, your shows. This looks like the second best option. Now, this might just be biased towards me. A lot of you guys might want one of the more unique options, but the last option, and my personal favorite, is actually Frightfest returning. And it's actually called Feast and Peace, or Rest in Peace. What am I doing? Rest in Peace. This is basically Frightfest. I'd love Frightfest to return. I'm obviously a big scare house person. I would love it for a Frightfest to return, especially since we only got to go to 870 Lee Home Haunt and House of Horrors, which sucked. So this is a third thing to do for haunted houses this year. Would be amazing. And it would be bring back all the mazes from last year, it sounds like, all the scare actors, and this would definitely be the best event, even though it's Fright Fest in January. Doesn't really make sense, but I don't care. It's Fright Fest. I'd take it. Now for the additions onto this. These are the 5 addition events that they change these every week. Those 5, they pick one of those 5, the most popular. Hopefully Fire and Ice or Haunted House Fright Fest. But these would interchange every week. So let's see what we've got. First up, we've got Midway Lighting Drive-Through Light Show. So this would be a drive-through. It would be light shows with different effects, projections, lasers. Like, it would be kind of cool light show. And then we have Find Your Treasure Drive-Through Scavenger Hunt. Another drive-through, but this time it's like a pirate-themed scavenger hunt, which, okay, that's kind of cool, I guess. I'd do that. Comedy show. That sounds kind of fun. Just your normal comedy show, I guess, going on for the week. I don't know. Nothing else to say about that. Kind of fun. And now the 2 that I really like, we have Maze in the Park, and this is a 17-acre corn maze, just trying to find your way through. It would be a lot of grinding, but it sounds fun. I'd like to do that, and it might not be doable for parks like Six Flags New England and Darien Lake, just because it's so cold and it's corn maze, but I mean, I'd still like to do it. And then, definitely my favorite one is Snow Hill, which is basically a 60-foot tall, yes, they would build a 60-foot tall tubing hill and sledding, and this would be insane. Basically bringing back roller coaster drops, but without a layout after, so basically a drop tower, but an angled one. But these sections would be really cool. Obviously a bit of a hike to get up to the top. Like, a better comparison would be a water slide. It would be a water slide, but outside in the cold. It would be great. In the snow, like, this would be a great addition and definitely the best of the addition kind of events they have. So, let me know what you guys think about all this. Let me know what your guys' favorite events are, from the main month-long ones to the small additions. And I'll make sure to tell you guys if I learn any more information. And also, maybe we'll get to see some construction of the Titan track, because they are putting Titan track on Predator in 2021. So, hopefully we can get to see some construction of that. I highly doubt it, because it's Six Flags. But they're just making the ride smoother. They're not adding crazy elements. At least I don't think, but yeah, hopefully we can get some construction of that potentially. But yeah, guys, I'll see you later.